Some things are going to be changing in the next year, and I'd like to take time in this video to talk about what's changing and what to expect. For starters, if all goes well, I want this to be the year I settle into a better position financially. This means starting a new job, but also means adopting a new routine, more working hours, less time to relax and make content. I'm quite privileged at the minute. Not only do I work less, but I've got into a decent routine when it comes to filming content and preparing it for a Friday release. This could still work, but I have my doubts. When I started working in 2024, it was a huge issue for my productivity, which I wasn't expecting. For reference, I've uploaded regularly 4 times in my channel's 10-year history. A summer holiday when I was younger, most of 2021, the first quarter of 2024, and all of 2025 until now. The summer holiday was just a little different. I had no school, and I stopped once school started back up again. YouTube just filled a gap in my schedule I had at the time, just like the start of 2024. Before you go searching, you're not gonna get the videos of me when I was younger. God knows how I managed to upload weekly in 2021. Perhaps it was because the idea of making proper gaming videos was new to me. It was an idea I hadn't tried before, so it gave me the push needed. Many of these videos are private now because I hated them. When I first started working in 2024, one of you may recall, my upload schedule dropped off the face of the earth. I was uploading weekly at the start, while I was unemployed, but the switch to employment was a huge hit for my creative drive. Suddenly I was uploading half as often, then quarterly, then I'd miss a month. I mean, I was still committed for sure, but the new priority really took a hit on my enthusiasm. I think I said once in the 2024 retrospective that videos just became content. It wasn't the standalone art I had envisioned, it was just filler for the sake of keeping the channel going. Oh, I haven't uploaded, I can't let them think I've forgotten. I'll just post an update video. I first started making weekly videos again at the end of 2024. I was editing the retrospective video when it suddenly dawned on me that I enjoyed what I did. I enjoyed the process of editing clips, syncing audio, and adding overlays. More importantly, I was eager to do it again. That's when I put out that GTA video, a video I actually enjoyed editing. I just had this stamina again. I wanted to create because ideas felt new and exciting. Well, they did at least. One of my worries is I'm just making videos for the sake of making them. Less like a passion, more like an obligation. I don't think that's true just yet, however. I don't even look at the views anymore. I have my ad blocker hide the view counts each time I open my channel page. I'm checking my analytics less, and I'm thinking about the videos themselves more. It's a small change, but I hope it grows towards keeping this channel feeling like a dream rather than a job. I've asked myself a couple times this year whether I wanted to just quit this whole upload every Friday thing. I've thought about just uploading whenever I feel like it, a bit like the second half of 2024. Ultimately, I don't want to. I like getting a video out each Friday. It's a challenge, the reward of which is fulfillment. I challenge myself to make a video each 7 days. Generally, I'm quite capable. I have no plans on stopping anytime soon. I've considered my options, and I'm happier as I currently am. Providing, of course, I can. As I said earlier, I'm looking to start a new job. A lot less time to make videos, though I still hope to make something. Big things are in the works, but that said, it's not the only thing that's been troubling me. few weeks ago, back in January, I had a shift at work that just left me in absolute agony. I didn't really do anything that day. If anything, it was quite a light day of work. But getting home from work, I fell into my chair and just barely had the strength to stand back up. I thought to myself, this is bad, but I'm looking forward to feeling better after a couple days of rest. A couple of days later, and I'm still limping around in pain. And a month later, I'm back at work. Nothing's changed. I'm still in pain. I feel as though I haven't had any time off at all. Things are a lot harder to do than they were before. It feels like I'm in pain every second. And I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. So I book an appointment to see the doctor. I'm still waiting on the tests to be done, and in the meantime I'm still suffering. My main concern is that it's chronic fatigue syndrome. Chronic fatigue is exhaustion that's lasted for a long period of time. I mean, sure, right now it's only been a month. I've always felt this way though. It's just been much worse in this past month. I remember speaking to my job centre coach about feeling exhausted at work, struggling to get any work done, and feeling fatigued after my part-time job was done. They told me to go see a doctor then, but because my job was so physically intensive, I didn't really think much of it at the time. I just wanted to focus on settling into the job. Once I was settled, the fatigue had just become part of my life. The fatigue might have also caused me to stop making videos in early 2024, as I grew so exhausted from work that I couldn't even bring myself to record. I've been in near constant pain for over a month. I haven't felt well in over 2 years now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know if it's CFS. I'm still waiting for the blood tests. I'm 21, a healthy built worker who exercises their body regularly, and yet each day is hell. A growing feeling inside me just worries that I'm now disabled. I used to be a strong kid. I used to be healthy, and I used to be up for walking. I used to run around, hardly getting tired at all. There used to be a time where I'd stroll around the park with a camera in my hand. There used to be a time where I was eager to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. I didn't used to feel as broken as I do now. Now, I wake up in the late morning, sometimes even in the afternoon. I have to fight to get up, to go downstairs, to make a meal. Living hurts. It's robbed me of my happiness. I can't do a lot of the things that I love, and I can't imagine the next few years are going to be easy. I haven't gone on a dedicated photography trip in over a year. I haven't worked on a model kit in many years. A guitar still sits on my wall, which I dread to play because I know learning to play is going to ruin my arms. Cameras, guitars, pencils, paintbrushes, all just collecting dust because I don't have the strength anymore. I hate to get political, but the political extreme in my country, Reform, have already announced that they would scrap the Equality Act, which is a law that gives me protections as a disabled worker. Under their leadership, I wouldn't be able to get any support for my illness. Under their leadership, I could even lose my job, be made unable to work, or I would have to take on a job that just ruins my mental well-being. I don't think they'll ever win, but thanks to misinformation in my country, they have the power to influence politics. It just goes to show how uncertain my future is. So sooner or later, this channel is going to change. My next job, should I get it, will be a very full-on job with less time for me to dedicate to the channel. Assuming videos remain weekly, they may have to be less edited, likely shorter too. Otherwise, uploads might be half as much, or even sporadic. I hope my health doesn't rob me of my passion on this channel like it's done elsewhere. My health and my job might make me suffer, but I will never quit.